departing from the Philippines and flying to Canada? What are the requirements for you? Find out more about it by watching this video. Hi everyone and welcome to Jamey Iris TALK TV, where we will be discussing what are the travel requirements for Canada when you fly from the Philippines. To all our subscribers, welcome back. And if this is your first time to watch this video, I simply want to invite you to subscribe to my channel so that you'll always get updated with the latest travel guidelines and updates here in the Philippines. By the way, everyone, so for today's topic, what we will be discussing are the following. So first and foremost, let us get to know the updates regarding the travel requirements for Canada. Last month, I did create a video or prepared a video for you, but there are some updates that I would like to share to you regarding traveling from the Philippines to Canada. Now, the topics that we will be discussing are who are the allowed travelers? Second, what are the accepted vaccines in Canada? Number 3, what are the requirements? Medical documents, travel documents, and quarantine requirements. Now, for the first topic, who are the people allowed to travel in Canada? Now, Canadian citizens, including dual citizens, people registered under the Indian Act, permanent residents of Canada, or protected persons such as refugees or with refugee status are allowed to enter Canada. Now, who else? So when we talk about who are allowed to travel in Canada, we also of course, have on the list the fully vaccinated foreign nationals who may be allowed to enter Canada for discretionary travel. And last is the foreign nationals who don't qualify as fully vaccinated will only be allowed to enter in specific circumstances. By the way, everyone, all of the information that I'm sharing to you is based from the travel guidelines shared by the Philippine Airlines. So you can find this from the Philippine Airlines website. Now, to qualify as a fully vaccinated traveler to Canada, you must, number 1, must at least have 2 weeks or 14 days after your dose of an accepted single-dose vaccine or second dose of an accepted 2-dose series or a mix of 2 accepted vaccines. And second, you must have no signs or symptoms of COVID-19. Now, speaking of vaccinations, what are the accepted vaccinations in Canada? Now, vaccines accepted by the Government of Canada for the purpose of travel to and within Canada are the following. We have AstraZeneca or Covishield, Bharat Biotech, Johnson & Johnson, Moderna, including for children aged 6 to 11 years old, Novavax, Pfizer-BioNTech, including for children aged 5 to 11 years old, and then Sinopharm and Sinovac. Now, let us get to know the documents that will be needed from you. Now, the medical requirements will be, number 1, recognized proof of vaccination. Note, a visual inspection may be conducted at a check-in counter if the proof of vaccination is prepared electronically. QR code generating. Now, passengers who are exempted to provide proof of vaccination will be required to accomplish exemption request form. If you have medical inability, essential medical services or treatment, or sincere religious beliefs. If your proof of vaccination is not in English or French, you need a certified translation in English or French. Your certified translation must include the stamp or membership number of a professional translation association. Now, please keep both the original proof of vaccination and the certified translation with you while you travel. Now, if your proof of vaccination doesn't meet all the requirements, then it will be considered invalid or you will not qualify as a fully vaccinated traveler. So let us avoid that from happening, everyone. Make sure that all your documents are with you. Number 2, Pre-departure COVID-19 testing. Effective April 1, 2022, the pre-departure COVID-19 testing for fully vaccinated travelers will no longer be required. So this is the update, everyone. Effective April 1, 2022, for vaccinated and partially vaccinated children, 5 years of age or older, must provide a valid pre-entry test result, even if they are accompanying a fully vaccinated adults. Now, children who are less than 5 years old are not required to test regardless of their vaccination status. Now, let us just take a look. Number 3, written or electronic documentation of a prior COVID positive test conducted between 11 to 180 days before the initial scheduled time of departure. So these are for those who had COVID-19 in the last 11 to 180 days. So what will be required from you are the following. For the travel documents, you must also have to ensure the following. Okay. So for anyone who had COVID-19 for the last 11 to 180 days, make sure you have a medical clearance from your doctor that you are already well and cleared from COVID-19 so that at least they can allow you to enter the Canada, or so that they will allow you to enter Canada. Now, let's just take a look at the travel documents. Now, you know the medical documents required from you. The travel documents are as follows. Number 1, registration and submission of travel and health documents to ArriveCan or mobile app or online form 72 hours prior to arriving in Canada, and declaration, release, and waiver. Please watch the other videos that I've created regarding this, so the basic travel requirements from the Philippine Airlines. So we have Tagalog and English versions. Now, how about for the quarantine requirements? Now, for fully vaccinated travelers, you will be randomly selected for arrival testing and won't be required to quarantine while awaiting your test result. Now, unvaccinated children under 12 years old traveling with fully vaccinated adults will continue to be exempted from quarantine without any prescribed conditions limiting your activities. They no longer need to wait 14 days before attending school, camp, or daycare. Last but not the least, everyone, unvaccinated travelers eligible to enter Canada will continue to be required to test on arrival on day 8 and quarantine for 14 days. So those are the latest updates. If you will be traveling from the Philippines to Canada, so please prepare all the medical requirements, travel documents, and just in case you will be required for a quarantine, depends on your vaccination status, please prepare for it. With that, everyone, I simply want to say, have a safe flight and stay safe and stay healthy. I'll see you in my next video. This is Jamey Iris, your Talk TV show host.